everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video, this is one of the most, I think the viewers' favourite video, I guess the most views. We are doing a livestock video, and with all livestock videos, today's video is sponsored by HerdWatch for all your farm recording needs. So we currently are in the 6290. We have our 28-foot Bracken trailer. I think this is actually only the second time we've had it on to use it, because we don't use it terribly much during the summer. But we are moving a batch of 60 calves to a customer's farm who's looking for some grass eaten off, bit of ground that he can't mow, and he was just looking for a day off. So we said, yeah, no bother, we have a batch of calves there, we'll do it. And it kind of suits us. We have grass for them. We're not tight on grass, but it does mean that usually we get a second cut off half the stony field. We should get a second cut off the full stony field, so we'll have more grass to sell. So we'll just get back in now and get these calves loaded. Probably going to take 2 load. I would imagine they're not going to try to put them into one, but we'll take it in 2 load. Hopefully the second load will be put in one half of the trailer, use the other half of the trailer for bringing down the truss. That's the plan. Also at the minute we are getting ready for second cut, so Brendan is just stripping. There's none of them here to guide me in. Anyways, Brendan is just stripping the silage pit, getting ready for maybe mowing tomorrow, and then lifting Tuesday evening / Wednesday morning. That's the plan. It is. We keep on. So we're loaded about 40 calves in the trailer and lots of space. I don't know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but the calves that we've loaded now are they're the last. They're called the last because they're the last calves that came out of the shed off milk. So we have some good ones in it, and there's quite a few kind of normal, mediocre kind of calves. So what we're doing today is we're moving this batch and then we're going around to all the other batches and we're gathering up any of the lighter calves, the lightest calves of the batches, to put all them together, because we're just at the point where we have to start coming back on the amount of meal. We have been feeding 2 kilos of meal a day up until a couple of days ago, and we're starting to cut that back now to 1 kilo and then probably to half a kilo. We'll see, it depends on, we're just kind of starting to run out of our own meal now, our own barley to mix. So yeah, but the reason we're taking all the kind of lighter calves out, putting them together in one batch, so we keep feeding them 2 kilos of meal to make sure that they're getting enough. Because once you start reducing the amount you're putting in the trough, then it becomes harder for them smaller calves to get their fair share. So if we put them all together, should do the job. That's the plan. So anyways, after that, live out in front of me in the Defender to open gates so we can drive into the field. We've put up a wire and make sure we've power, and all will be good. So anyways, and yes, if you're wondering where the back window is gone, it fell off. I was land leveling with the back window open, just seeing what I was trying to do, and with a bit of bouncing, it sheared the bolt on that side. Window swung down, hit the other side, and just shattered. So yeah, a new window ordered in Connacht's, so I just have to wait for it. Anyway, happy days. We'll be on. We could cut the wire that goes that way and just tie it around that post that way. It's only powering that way and back. Yeah, no, that'll work. So we're here. So trailer there. So we're going to go from the corner there, just straight across. Now we'll bail that bit for the customer, and then it's this bit here he wants to put cattle on, just to graze it off. So that's what we're going to do for him. So we'll put some pigtails and wire, and yeah, we'll get them out on it. Don't have to go too close to the fence. That'll put the fear of God in them. Nelly, stop rolling fox shit. Oh, right. We let these calves out of the trailer into here. So, getting them where we wanted them kind of went alright. For some of them where we want them, the rest of them not where we want them. So, we'll get Nelly around. Come on, Nelly, round. Nelly is not a trained cattle dog, but she's a good cattle dog. Some of the times. Come on, Nelly, pull him back. Commands are round, pull him back, and good girl. That's about all she knows. Come on, Nelly. Good girl. Nelly, round. Nelly, behind. God damn it. Once she knows what you're doing, she works really well. She just hasn't figured out what we're doing yet. Come on, Nelly, come on. Come on. Come on. Good girl. Come on. No, we're going the right direction. We weighed these and we give these calves a EirCode of Dectomax coming out here, and we're averaging, the heaviest was 160, the lightest I think was Michelle there, as Liv calls her, at 80 kilos. So that's where we're at with these, but I'd say we're averaging about 120 kilos for the last calves off the feeder. So these would have been the later calves to be born, so these would have been late March calves, I think. So anyways, I get these guys put back where they should be. Our best calf out here is that Angus bull calf there. See him through the docks. He's 160 kilos. So, and then the worst calf is Michelle, and Michelle is a twin Angus heifer, so you kind of expect them to be that bit lighter. But yeah, around 120 kilos, but this will be the lightest batch of calves we have, because these are the last and the youngest calves, so they were last off the feeder. But they should knock quite some time out of that, so they should, I would reckon, a good 2 or 3 weeks, and then they'll be coming home again. So that should be enough to give us time to get the second call. Huh? Yeah, turn on the fence. You have? I'll just check it here. They'll not touch that. We fold up when we head home. So we've dressed the calves in the front of the trailer there, and then we have our troughs and meal in the back of the trailer. So it works out handy. Liv has gone to send off some beef boxes and pork boxes and that. So if anyone wants to check them out, you can head over to the link in the description to Stewart Family Farm, Longford, to check out what beef meat is for sale. But anyways, we're going to be on, and me and Troy are going to stick out the calves and get them finished up today. So that's the plan. So we're back up with the last few. We already have 2 escapees, so just put them back. Come on, shh. So the issue could quite literally just be to put Yochid on their back, and instead of going backwards with the shock, they went forwards. We're going to try it again. Come on, shh. Shh. Happy boys. Right, we'll get ourselves set up, tossing that down, and feed them and leave them. You see how they get on. That's them sorted and happy. The amount of fly flags in particular out here is, man. So you see that lad there? That's what we call a flag. I think you call him a horsefly, but that's how you know to call him is a flag. And he's getting right there to bite me. Liv absolutely detests them. So it's another one bit the dust, but geez, there's so many of them about. Anyways, that's these guys happy fed. So me and Troy go to the other 3 batches and bring home 1 or 2 in every batch. I think there's 1 batch we don't have any to bring back, but just a little bit of rearranging just to make sure that as we come down in amount of meal that we're giving for a calf, just sit up there, Troy, the handbrake sitting on top of the seat. Yeah, no, that we don't shaft any of them smaller calves. So yes. So we just have 3 calves loaded up into the trailer, going up to the next batch. We'll feed them from back 2, and that'll leave us with 60. Our batches are of 60 calves. And you may be wondering, we're bringing up 3, taking back 2. That's because 1 recently passed of pneumonia, 1 that was sick in the shed, and we actually thought he was fine, didn't think he was going to pass on us, but that's how they go. That's how they go. So that's what we're doing. So we're in the Defender because the Gator currently has a flat tire. Well, not flat tire, the front tire burst on it over the weekend. So we only got the replacement tire ordered, so it's going to be 2 days before we get it. So we're relegated to the Defender and Delta 100. Their way with the day we're doing some fencing that got hit fixed and running, so alright, Troy?
Yeah.
So what was wrong with the Daewoo was the safety solenoid had burnt the wire, so it wasn't letting off the safety, so the little handle lever that once you got in you let down, and then you had your hydraulics. So it's electronic on the Daewoo, and that's what was giving trouble. So they had that fixed, and then away she went. So they were away at that. Father Phil, Eric and Jess. Brendan's at the yard, and we're going to start these few calves. So we'll do this batch, and with 2 more batches to go. So I think one batch we don't have to move any calves, and the other batch I have to go see. Just double check on them. I think that batch here in the shrubbery we don't have to do anything. So we keep motoring, we just take it handy now, and just hope none of them jump out of the trailer. That's all I'll be afraid of. So here we are with, I can't think of the name of this batch of calves. So we'll let these guys out. So yeah, these would have been the second batch of calves to come out of the shed. Yes, they were the second batch out. So we have some quite good calves here now. And we just have 2 lads. One lad that was sick, I think one lad was sore eyes. It's not just over hectic, so we'll bring them home. But they're looking not too bad now. We're happy enough with them. The one wee issue that we're kind of having with them at the minute is, you may see, we have some of them with that kind of brown coat or brownish tinge in them. That would be a sign of maybe a deficiency in copper. Here's one of the calves I want. So we are giving them minerals in the meal. They're getting minerals in the meal, and then we're also now giving them lick buckets to try and really boost them with copper. And if they're only a week or 2 on the minerals, so if they don't improve by the end of the month, we'll probably go with some topical copper solution to give to them just to bring them on. So I want that guy there. But yeah, but no, like there's some nice big calves on it now, so there is. But anyways, we load up the lad we want here, him, and we'll probably be moving these to the next paddock where you can see some have already broken onto the next day or so. Just yeah, anyways, we get these calves we want. So that's our 2 guys loaded. One has a sore eye, so we'll give him some stuff when we go home. Hopefully shouldn't bother him too much. And then the other guy's he's just a small calf in a group of big calves. Some quite nice calves here. Cursed with these flies. Anyways, we'll go home, we'll let these guys off into the castle with the other ones we sorted from this morning, and then we'll go feed and check the other batches, because the other 2 batches I'm not just sure if there's any calves to come home. I just can't remember, but we'll have to check, and if there is, then we'll just top them up with the calves that is at the house. So far enough in the truck. Yep. So if you're wondering what is with the calves that we brought up, the calves we brought up are from a group of calves that Father Phil bought for very small money. It was €10 a calf, and there was a Hereford on it at that. I actually give less than €10. It was 17 calves I think in the batch. Just a local man looking to part ways with them at very small money. So me and Liv didn't really want them, but he couldn't miss the opportunity of them, how cheap they were. So we made the point of making sure they did not mix with the calves that me and Liv were rearing on the feeders, because things were going quite well, and touch wood, I'm just afraid of me shy of jinxing it at the minute. That's why I've been putting off making a calf video, because things are going quite well, and I do not want to jinx it like what happens every year. So far there's been no issues and things are going very well. Touch wood. Don't jinx it, Phil. Do not jinx it. Anyways, them calves that Father Phil reared, we reared them in our Timor Engineering and Agri-Plastic hutches on the milk bar, and we reared them and we kept them on long. We just kept them separate all year as long as we possibly could. And now, because we're just rearranging calves that little bit, because we're coming down on the amount of meal we're feeding calves, we'll make sure them couple of lighter lads make sure they're getting that 2 kilos in them, to make sure that they don't fall away on us. We're just redistributing them calves in with the rest of the groups, and fingers crossed that doesn't cause any issues. It shouldn't. They're on the farm long enough now that the bugs will have mingled, but there is always that fear. So anyways, There's a lovely Hereford calf. You're not supposed to be there though. You're supposed to be the other side of the wire. Can't blame them though. Better grass this side. So we might move them tomorrow. Liv looks after all the livestock. She's basically, her job is go around, keep feeding, looking after sick ones. She does all that work. So I'm not sure what her plan is on the movements for these, but I think probably move them in the next day or so anyways. So I'll let Liv do her thing. I only come in when there's, you know, a substantial bit of work like this, to a lot of moving or dosing or that to be done. That's when I come and give the dig out. But apart from that, Liv does it all. So it's Liv. If you think the calves are looking well, it's all down to Liv. So anyways, we'll be on with these guys back, and then we'll go feed the other 2 batches. So we're in the next batch. They have another day or 2 here and then they're ready for moving. So this batch is called the Herefords because most of our Herefords are in this batch, and we have quite a few Herefords this year. So we do. Just the way sex semen and that is going, there's a lot more Herefords than Angus. And to be perfectly honest, the Herefords at the price we get for them this year are value for money. So much so it nearly makes more sense to be buying them than it does buying Friesians, because the price difference between the two that I've seen year on year this year wasn't there. But still have to buy a lot of Friesians for the crack. But yeah, plenty of Herefords, plenty of good Herefords. So there is definitely the quality of the Hereford calves coming through, and the Angus calves has greatly improved. Like there's a lovely Angus bull calf. So there is, and there's some real nice bits of Herefords in that here too. You know, it's a red Angus heifer there. You know, definitely can see the calves being substantially bigger than other years. So I'll put down the camera and give Troy a hand. But I'll have a quick look too, but I don't think there's anyone here that needs to come inside. And I'm pretty sure the same batch, these are the 3rd batch to come off milk, and then the 1st batch they're out there. Put down the camera, give Troy a hand. But yeah, there's no one there to come back. They're just tipping away nicely. So we're just here with the calves down the bottoms. So get the gate open across the bridge. It's the easiest way for us to get down with the fender. Usually you come from the other side, but anyways, this is the multi-species sward. So the guys that are there, they're after coming off the bottom square, as we call it there. They've broken into there, but their next move is out here to the multi-species sward, which they come off a month ago, maybe a bit less. But very, very happy with it. It's serious stuff to grow, no fertilizer, just the lock of slurry. It's growing really, really well. It's nearly fit to cut that end of the field, which would have been on for the longest time since they're on that. Now there's bulls on it, we have to move them and fix a bit of a fence that they knocked. But anyways, better give Troy a hand instead of talking to the camera. So these guys aren't too bothered, still having them over there. But these are the calves. There's our Blib Holstein. You can see just how much bigger he is. You know, he's a good calf. So these are the first off the feeder. These are the oldest. These are probably the best calves. So they are. And yeah, the bulls are destined to come here. So these will move across the bridge and we'll get wires up tomorrow. It's just leave life easier. Because I don't think, but just 2 of us, we won't get them across. It'll take 3 of us to get them across the bridge, because they hate crossing the bridge. If the bridge was concrete, it'd be fine, but because the bridge is timber, it's a nightmare. They hate it and they get skittish. And yeah, anyways, but no, happy bunch. 9, 6. They might come down to us. So the main crew decided to show up. So the really big lad there, he's a November born calf. So yeah, I probably do it taking him out and putting him in with some of the older batch of bulls that's rotating here, which we might do. We might leave him here. Some more great calves coming, some good Herefords, you know. Quite have his lovely red Hereford there. But yeah, you know, all in all, this year, touch wood, I just afraid of me shy Jinx. jinxing it, because it seems to happen every year. But touch wood, this year it's pretty clean run so far. So we're out here, we're after moving the calves. It's another day, so we've moved the calves out to the multi-species, and we got the bulls by the calves out the other side into the well, but not without the mixing and a whole lot of work. So now we're trying to get the calves rounded up and shut at the far end of the field. This end is lighter because this is where they came off last when they're out here. Just trying to move them now. Camera is dead again. Come on, hop, come on. There's a good bit of walking done, especially around here again across the bridge. One, hop, 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 hop. The day of the rest of the calves over. One, I come down the defender to move these guys. One, hop. Yeah, great crop. The only thing I'm afraid of is we've a lot of clover out here. A lot of clover, which I'm a little bit concerned about whether we could have cases of bloat. So that's annoying me a little bit, so we'll come down and we'll check on the calves later just to make sure we've no issues. But just, yeah, there's a bit cautious of just how much. The clover is definitely outgrowing the grass at the minute down here anyways. And I think everywhere, to be honest. It's just poor growth for grass, but great growth for clover. So, see how we go. Might bring them down a lot of straw or something just to hopefully keep them right. Stop! Come on! So we're just back up here now at the calves we brought out here. So they haven't realised there's more meal and other chopped all piling around the one. But they're not looking too bad. That's 1 day's grazing. They're going to be here a while. So they are going to be here a while. Anyways, the big thing from this video is, though not when the Jinx had well, things are going. Things are going quite well at the minute, aren't they, Liv?
Yeah.
And we don't want to jinx it, because usually what happens is we jinx it when we make a calf video. So please God, fingers crossed, touch all the wood. We didn't just jinx it by making this video. But things are going very well. Very, very well. How well would you say?
On track.
On track. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, look, I hope you enjoyed today's video.
Looks like I'm tiny.
I know. I'm going to have to get down beside you.
I am so sweet.
So anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. If you have any questions or any comments, let us know in the comments down below. But anyways, that is it from us. Good luck.